Posted in front of the tribe.
Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video. In this video we're going to transform this scarf that I got from H&M for like $15 into a very cute dress. So yeah, let's begin. First, I'm just laying my dress on the fabric and I'm just adjusting the length that I want on my dress. When I'm cutting it, I'm just leaving 2 centimeters on both sides so I have seam allowance. And I'm folding the skirt part. I'm just cutting the sides so both parts are even. Then I'm just taking the right sides facing each other. And I'm just pinning the long sides of the skirt all the way down. And that's where I'm going to sew with a straight line. And the reason why I'm doing a straight line on this whole dress, that's just because if you have a material that has no stretch, you can do a straight line. But if I have a material that has a lot of stretch, I need to do zigzag stitching, because if you do a straight line on stretch material, the thread will just break because it can't hold. Okay, so first of all, I'm folding my fabric and then I'm measuring around my whole bust. And once I did that, I'm dividing my bust centimeters in 2. And then I'm measuring how long I want my upper part of the dress to be. So I'm basically just measuring from my waist to my overbreast. And as you can see, I'm making like a skirt and a top because my body type is not like straight on the sides. Like my hips is wider than my waist. I need to make 2 different parts, then later attach them to each other. I decided that I want 7 centimeters folded, so I'm just folding it. And once I'm done with that, I'm just folding the fabric in 2 pieces and I'm just double checking the measurements. And it's time to do the armpit area. I don't even know how to say that in English, but whatever. I'm just pinning the dress onto the fabric because I think it's a lot easier so the dress won't move anywhere when I'm cutting the fabrics on the sides. And basically I'm just following the patterns on the dress and just cutting. Once I'm done with that, I want the same thing on the other side, so I'm just folding it again and I'm just cutting that. So now I'm just correcting because I had that side folded, so I'm just opening that. I'm folding the different parts and just making sure that I have everything nice and even, so you can just like adjust the size so all of the pieces are the same size. Okay, and now I'm just doing the same thing as I did before, right sides facing each other. I'm going to sew there. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to fix the armpit area. Honestly, you can't even see what I'm doing here, but I will show you very soon. So basically this is the way it's going to look. So I just fold 1 time and then I fold it again. This is the way it's going to look from the front. And you can see it's very nice and even. and this is the way it will look from the back. That's the reason why I folded it 2 times, because you don't want to see like the little straps on the inside of the dress. Just want it to look very like professional. That's the reason why I'm folding it 2 times. Now I'm just going to fix the back of my top because I don't want the same lining as I have on my front. So I'm just cutting that the length that I think is good for my back parts. Just when I cut that, I'm just putting that to the side, and I'm going to start with the straps on my top. I'm just cutting out 2 straps on the fabric. I don't have any exact measurements on how wide I want my straps to be. And then I'm just taking my old dress and I'm just measuring the length that I want on my straps, and I'm just cutting that out. So I'm doing 2 of these pieces. And once I'm done with that, I'm just folding the straps the right sides facing each other on both parts. And these are the parts that I'm going to sew. And basically you can see that I have a little bit of rest on the side, so I'm just cutting that out on both parts. Now it's time to flip the straps to the right side. So I'm just attaching a safety pin to the strap, and then I'm pulling the safety pin through the whole strap so it comes out on the other side, and I'm just pulling that through, and basically now you have your straps to the right side. And as you can see, my top is a lot bigger than my skirts. So I'm just going to measure the parts that I'm going to cut, and I'm just going ahead and cutting that. Basically, I'm doing the same thing as before. I'm just going to sew these parts together that I opened. Now it's time to attach the top to the skirt, so I'm basically just pinning it all the way around the waist part. Now it's time to attach the zipper to the dress. So basically I just took my old dress and measured the zipper that I had on that dress, and I'm just extending the zipper on this dress with like 2 centimeters just so I have space. Where I'm cutting with the scissor on the zipper, I'm just making like 3 stitches just so the zipper won't open. I'm just measuring so I have the same centimeters on both sides, so my zipper is always in the center. In the following scenes, some of them you can't even see what I'm doing. I changed the setting for my camera, and I thought that setting was so much better than the one before. Honestly, I was so happy this was going on in my head.
Oh my God! Wow!
But obviously the result was different. Like here you can't even see what I'm doing. But yeah, whatever, we move. I'm taking the middle part and I'm cutting all the way down. And I'm just taking the parts that I cut and I'm folding them together. I will do a whole nother video. The next time I'm attaching a zipper, I'm gonna show you so much better what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just pinning these sides, and that's where I'm going to sew. When I did that, I'm just taking iron and just iron that out. And I'm just going to place my zipper, and I'm just pinning that all the way around. So I'm just going ahead and sewing that all the way around. And I'm also going to fold the upper part of the zipper just a little bit so the zipper won't break when we wear the dress later. And then yeah, I'm just folding that as I said before, and I'm just going to do a couple of stitching there as well. And this was actually very hard to do because the fabric just kept on moving, but yeah, the result was kind of good either way. I just have the back side left, so I'm doing the same thing as I did with the armpit area before. I'm just folding it 2 times and I'm just pinning it all the way around. While I'm doing this, I'm also attaching the straps on my dress on the front and on the back. So I'm just measuring so I have everything nice and even. And I'm basically going to sew there with a straight line. And now I'm done, guys. So this is the front part of my dress and this is the back side. But guys, this was everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!